Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. WBC is still out here. Look, man, everyone has an opinion about the WBC, and I do too. But for right now, I'll say this. They're always coming up with some kind of belt. And this, let me show you. This is, they always coming up with these belts. And I like the belts personally, but check this out. They got this 4th of July commemorative championship belt to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States. And the belt will go to the winner of Bruce Carrington and RENE PALACIOS. Now, Bruce Carrington and PALACIOS will be fighting, but this is the belt. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, they always coming up with something on here, man, with these damn belts. But this is Bruce Carrington. Most of us know him as Shu Shu. Going to be fighting this weekend as PALACIOS, Mexican fighter. I'm picking Shu Shu to win, but also on that fight card, you got Tiger Johnson against Guerrero and Abdullah Mason against Bell. He'll be defending his championship. But I just want to say this. With those belts, I ain't going to lie. I don't know if fighters got to pay for those belts or not. But, if I go in there and I whip someone's ass, I'd want the belt. You know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation piece, So people can say what they want. Oh, man, taking it to the stupid hood. Nah, I'd want the belt. And I personally think Bruce Shu Shu Carrington is going to win. But I think when you have these belts, it's a bit of an incentive. It's more than just winning a fight. You know what I'm saying? Who just wants to have another victory to their record when you can get some hardware? I don't know anyone who doesn't like recognition, and that's all that belt is. It's like getting a trophy for doing good, getting a medal. Everybody likes a little, there you go, attaboy. Who doesn't like that shit? But I just think, every rising star reaches a point where people stop asking, can he fight? And instead, they start asking, who's the next superstar? When you look at Bruce Shu Shu Carrington, I've been watching him since he was a little kid. You know what I mean? When I was overseas, my friends be there laughing, like, yo, look at the little guy right here. He was getting busy as a child. But nobody asks anymore, can he fight? It's like, yo, is he going to be the next superstar? And Bruce Carrington looks to be up in the way. He's at that stage. He's got a belt, and it's a matter of, can he hold on to it? Because it ain't going to get no easier now that he's a champion. It's going to become more difficult. But the symbolism of that WBC 4th of July belt, it's, I think it's something Bruce Carrington will want to associate himself with. American boxing history, Independence Day, patriotism, one of the WBC's annual commemorative championships. I think a lot of times people forget that these fighters have gone out here and fought and represented the United States when they were amateurs. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard some people saying, "Oh, who would want that belt?" No, Donald Trump's in office. Y'all the people need to get away from, for real. So I hope Bruce Shu Shu wins, and I hope he gets that belt. You know what I mean? I really do. It's a big deal. Now, as far as Bruce Carrington, I'm telling you, he's one of America's. He ain't even a prospect; he's a champion. But he still has some work to do. But he is there. You know what I mean? He has every quality that fans want to see in a fighter and what promoters want. He's athletic. He's explosive, quick feet, fast hands, excellent coordination, outstanding balance. His defense, man, it improves every fight. Rarely takes unnecessary punishment, controls distance well, uses angles, makes opponents miss. He got the IQ, man. That's probably his greatest strength. We saw in his last fight, he got clipped. But that IQ, that chin, and just those balls he had helped him to, man, collect himself and not get embarrassed in front of his New York crowd. So that shows you that he's a problem solver and a quick thinker. And he stays cool under pressure. He keeps his composure. And he's not just in there simply just throwing punches. Like Jerron Bucinis is a bad boy, but you can see Jerron, he knows what he's doing, but sometimes it seems like he's just throwing because he knows he can hurt somebody. It's not really in some of the shit, and this may sound harsh, but I'm just got to say what I feel. Not with intelligence. It's just he knows he can knock people out. So you see Jerron Bucinis will go in there and, to me, sometimes wasting shots. But it works for him. But with Bruce Carrington, he's not just simply throwing punches, you know what I mean? Solves problems, gathering information, and basically does what he wants to do to opponents, and that's elite thinking. But one thing is sure about Bruce Carrington, one thing for sure is he's mean. Bruce Carrington is mean as hell. you see him smiling, and some people say he look a little bit quirky outside the ring, always laughing, smiling, showing all 32 teeth. Bruce Carrington mean as shit. Get him inside that ring. And that's why I like, turn the switch on when you in the ring. Outside the ring, be cool, down to earth, fun loving. That's what it's all about. You can't be an asshole outside the ring. But inside the ring, it's, I'm trying to kill you. And at the end of the fight, we dap it up and hug it out. But when we're in there, I'm going to kill you. My goal is to kill you. And that's how Bruce Carrington is. So y'all can sleep on him if you want, man. So he has what I call confidence without recklessness. And the thing is, he believes he's special, but he still respects the sport. How many people believe they're special, and if they no longer respect the business, the family, the sport, or whatever it is? So he's humble, man. He's humble. He knows he's special. He has confidence, but he still respects the sport because he knows that all it takes is one misstep, and boom, shit comes crashing down. Now, as far as who's RENE PALACIOS, he's the underdog. How about that? But he may fight differently. Mexican fighter, gonna bring that pressure. Nobody expects him to win, so that removes the pressure from him. But he's gonna bring that pressure to Shu Shu. He's gonna try. But if he's extremely aggressive, Bruce Carrington's probably gonna make him pay. So we'll see. But I think Bruce will capitalize on his mistakes. But for a guy like PALACIOS, he got to just make it ugly. Force exchanges, make it ugly. Try to crowd Carrington, make him uncomfortable. Go to the body, take away the jab. He got to try to slow Carrington down, but I just don't see it working. But one thing I'll say is for Carrington, don't get carried away, start looking ahead. Don't start thinking about rankings, championships, money, other fights. Focus on what's in front of you. The big money's coming from Bruce Carrington. He just got to do what he's always done, and that's win. You've always had these guys who are prospects or who won titles, and all of a sudden their dreams disappear because they start overlooking opponents. And it just takes that one opponent to kill you. Even if you come back and start winning. I mean, once your reputation and brand takes a hit, it takes a long time to try to rebuild that. And quite often you never quite get back to where you were with the fans. But I'm excited to see him back in the ring. I like him, man. He's always winning, staying active. He's a champion. And I think you're gonna say champion for a while. He checks all the boxes that you want to keep fans excited about you. So how long can he carry on as a champion? I don't know. I'm not questioning his talent. I just think he needs a statement victory. You know what I mean? Keep doing his thing as a champion. Bigger purses, bigger opponents. Keep dominating, and I think could go on and become unified. Or who knows? Ultimately, may become undisputed. But that's easier said than done. Just win the jab battle, stay patient, attack the body, control the distance, increase that pressure. After the Mexican fighter is slowing down a bit, I say after round 4, still go to the body upstairs. Start to just pick him apart, break him down. I see him getting the stoppage, man, by between round 6 and 7. But PALACIOS, he may rough him up, work inside, make it uncomfortable, try to force some mistakes. But I just think Carrington is levels ahead of PALACIOS. So if you say hood champion, make a prediction, I'll make one, man. Bruce Carrington has the speed advantage, the athleticism advantage, the footwork advantage, the accuracy advantage, the IQ advantage, the overall versatility advantage. So, he's going to box intelligently, I think, and he wins. I think he wins by knockout. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.